Welcome to the SEC Traditions Extravaganza on Kirkgrove Street. Today we are going to introduce you to some of the favorite SEC traditions. But before we do, excuse me, we seem to have some commotion on the set. Excuse me, but we're right in the middle of a broadcast.
Yes, I know, but I thought I might lend the SEC my family cowbell. For luck, you know. Lord knows the SEC could have used some luck this year. Well, except you know who.
Roll Tide! Well, thank you, buddy. Now let's see who we have in the studio today.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What a great day it is. The grass has never tasted better. I believe it's caramelized fescue. You want some, Kurt?
No thank you, Coach. Coach, we are happy to hear that you will be staying on as head coach at LSU for another year.
Yeah, me too. That was a close one. Shoot.
Can you tell us a little about LSU and some of the great game day traditions down here in Baton Rouge?
Yeah, sure. Roar! 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 This is our mascot, Mike. He's a real Bengal tiger, and he likes to greet our opponents on Saturday night in Death Valley. Most of our fun traditions date back to 1958 when Coach Paul Dietzel called his defense the Chinese Bandits. Now, whenever our defense makes a great play, the students and the band get together for the Chinese Bandit cheer.
LSU! Hey, everyone, dinner! Yay! Coach, let's talk rivalries. What team in the SEC would you say is LSU's biggest rivals?
Hey y'all, honey talk.
Let's go, Red! Come on, let's go! Let's go!
Dang it, Peyton, what if I told you about playing that song in Oxford? Turn that music off, son.
All right, Dad, all right.
Katy Perry, can I have your autograph?
Did you say LSU or LSPU?
Tiger Bay! Tiger Bay! Tiger Bay! There's no love lost between Ole Miss and LSU. We have a special guest in the studio today who took the red eye direct from Nashville.
Hey, Kurt, thanks for having me.
We are glad you can make it, Dansby. And might I say your hair looks great even after being up all night.
What can I say? I have good genes. Oh, and this great hair product. It is this little bottle of argan oil. I take it with me wherever I go. Just run a little through your hair and you are good to go. This one is a gift for you, Kirk. I can tell your hair dyed.
Gee, thanks, Dansby. We all know you went first in the MLB draft this year. But what was before that?
Well, you know I am a Commodore through and through. One of my hashtag Vandy boys. Vandy's been in the SEC before the conference was the SEC, dating back to 1894. I want to talk about the baseball program. Since so far, we have made it to every tourney but one, and we won the series in 14.
Well, Lieutenant Dans, we salute the work you've done. Praise quick business move on behalf of the Braves, moving the stadium to Cobb County, then trading for the hometown hero, the #1 draft pick and the best hair in the MLB. Old May Redda will come out to fill that stadium.
Thanks, Kirk. I gotta head home. Mom's got stuff waiting.
Another great tradition in the SEC is the South's oldest rivalry between University of Georgia and Auburn University.
Back in 1892, in Atlanta's Piedmont Park, football teams from Auburn and Georgia met to play the first football game. between these schools. There was an old Civil War veteran that attended that first game.
Hello there. This is my pet eagle. I found him back on the battlefield in 1864 during the Civil War. This sweet bird has been with me ever since. Now let's play some football and beat these Georgia boys. Yee-haw!
Hello, did you know that the Bulldog hasn't always been on the sidelines? Our first Georgia Bulldog didn't show up until 1956. Back at that first game in 1892, we brought along a goat as our mascot.
Okay, picture this 122 years ago. Two great southern teams, Auburn and Georgia, have come to Atlanta to play a game in Piedmont Park. During the game, the Auburn man's pet eagle flies over the field. As it flew, Auburn people pointed to it and yelled,
Look, War Eagle!
Look, War Eagle!
The eagle then fell from the sky dead. Auburn ended up winning that first game, and even though the eagle died that afternoon, Auburn people remembered and honored the first victory by keeping the battle cry going that day.
War Eagle! Hey!
Impressive. Well, if it isn't the old ball coach, welcome to the set, Steve Spurrier.
Thanks, Kirk. I'm just out here working a little on my game.
Coach Spurrier, you are a legend when it comes to coaching. Tell me what makes you so special.
Well, isn't it obvious? I took the Gators from a team that hadn't ever won anything to a national powerhouse. Not to mention I changed the way that the SEC played offense. Forget all that ball control business. I'm all about the fun and gun. And golf, of course. Just watch me sink this putt.
Well, you have had an interesting year at South Carolina. Didn't quite have it in you to make it through the season, huh?
Excuse me, Kirk? I don't think I like the way that you're implying. I'm doing what is best for the team. I said I would coach for as long as we were winning, and well, we just aren't winning now. It is time to make some space for some young energy. I'm out of here. I'm late for a tea time.
Who? What? How can this be? This can't be happening. Oh my.
Hey there, young man.
Coach Bryant, it's an honor.
Thank you, son.
Coach, can you tell us a little about your history?
Well, I want people to remember me as a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Where does your story begin?
Well, I reckon it begins in the hills of Arkansas. I was so poor, I once wrestled a bear for $1. I never got my dang dollar. All I got was a nickname. My first job, head coach at Maryland. Then I came back to the SEC to Kentucky. I loved it there, but there was one problem.
Go Big Blue, go Big Blue.
Football wasn't number one. So I headed out west to Texas A&M. A&M is a little different than other schools. They don't have pretty cheerleaders.
Cheer for the tall man.
Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4. Get 'em, Aggies! Whoop! Yeah!
Then after A&M, Mama called, and I went home to Alabama.
And the rest is history.
Well, I'm here to rewrite that history. 16 and 16. Roll Tide! SEC! SEC! SEC!
This concludes our SEC presentation. We hope you enjoyed the show.